back to our channel. My name's Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cavazos, and this is My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 5. So last episode we saw Shinso and the rest of his group win their match. We got to really see him compete in this kind of way, or, you know, like fight in this kind of way that we haven't really seen him before. And he did good. You know, you could tell that there was like a little bit of a discrepancy between him and the rest of them. But for somebody who has not ever done anything like this type of combat training before, I think he did really well.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like this is just like the start of hopefully a good relationship that he's building with like his classmates, or hopefully his hopeful classmates, I should say. I'm really excited about the possibility of him joining Class A because I feel like he could just bring a whole new dynamic to a class of like characters that's always just been like the same group, and to integrate like a new character into that group, especially someone that we've met prior but really didn't have a whole lot of backstory. I feel like it could set up so many different interesting storylines, and also knowing how determined he is to be a hero with the fact that he has like this quirk that everyone perceives to be so villainous. It's such an interesting dynamic. Like, I feel like it's something that's so different than anything else that these classmates or his hopeful classmates has. All right, before we jump into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our Patreon for full-length reactions.
Also, we just recently went to a Star Wars themed bar over on our second channel, Dos Cavazos IRL. If you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, let's jump into this episode.
Explain what you learned or would do differently.
Oh.
Well, if I'm not brawling with my enemies, then my quirk ends up kind of useless. If that had been real,
Interesting.
Shihazaki would have just murdered me before I ever hit the ground.
I like that they're analyzing that.
Yeah.
Shows that their growth.
And I pretty much killed it.
Okay, that makes a little sense.
The binding cloth. I couldn't even use a tenth of what I'd learned from you. It's so frustrating.
Oh, he's being too hard on
There's a
himself.
reason that they call it training. The scarf is hard to use. It took me 6 years to master.
Dang. 6 years.
Use what you learned today to improve your future. Dismissed.
Like he's gonna take it harder than the rest of them.
Yeah. I mean, Eraserhead said it took like 6 years to master that.
Even though he won, he's still painfully aware of his inexperience. Yet instead of getting dismayed, he's replaying the match in his head to find ways to improve his performance, so that he dominates.
Reminds me
the
of
next
Deku.
match.
Oh!
So invigorating.
Contain yourself.
Bakugo, let's
He's
get
that
on the
guy.
same page.
Nope.
The page is, stay out of my way.
Of course.
So All Might, what did you think of Shinso?
He's great, and he has guts. It's telling that the first emotion he felt after the match was frustration.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Yes. What is it, Kendo?
Our guys. They're just so experienced.
I want to be my own hero, which is why I'm dying to try my hand against you today.
Oh!
Tokoyami reminds me of it's that girl in like Pitch Perfect that just like says everything really quietly. Sometimes he just says something that's just like so out of the blue.
Lips like a fish.
Yeah, like the one who like barely talked,
Yeah.
or like talked really, really low. Sometimes when he says something, it's just like so out of the blue. It's just like it just hits.
Her shoe was like, I hate my twin in the womb.
Yeah.
We are brothers in the shadows.
Oh, you have also stared into the abyss.
I was born in the darkness.
Molded by it.
Those two aren't twinkling at all.
Kendo seems like a really important part of your class dynamic.
Yeah, she gets the job done no matter what.
So
Why are
extra.
you yelling? That's our brilliant class representative for you.
So she's their class rep?
I always liked her.
Oh, yeah, me too.
They didn't really show her a whole lot, but she was always chill.
We'll start reconnaissance immediately.
Now, Dark Shadow.
Got it.
Report back when you find the enemy.
Oh, this is like, have we seen him like do something like this before? I don't feel like we have. Like send him out to go like do reconnaissance.
But we've been improving on them and developing new moves, so they have to be ready for anything.
Can you make your hand bigger?
They'll try for some recon.
Oh!
Dark Shadows found our opponents.
Dark Shadow's scary.
Standing around.
Oh!
I'll take care of whoever I can catch first.
How are they gonna counter?
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh!
Into the abyss.
What the? Did you get hurt?
He's in him. He's controlling him.
What's going on? This isn't right.
Because you remember, he went through like the pipes.
Oh, like into the abyss.
Yeah. We've never seen this before.
Please don't.
Oh! Oh!
Quick, back to me.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, there we
Picked him
go.
up.
There we go.
He's just gonna be able to go through it. Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like permeation, but something
Yeah,
different.
like Mario a little bit, but like yeah.
Yeah, but like, what is it?
Like what
But
space is he going?
Shihai Kuroiro.
Dark.
Quirk, dark. He can melt into shadows immediately.
What?
By developing his quirk, he's become able to move through the darkness. But it has to be something stationary in order for him to zip around.
Okay.
Wow, through darkness, shadows.
I swear I will vanquish you.
And his is dark shadow, so.
Fated rivals. Very well.
The darkness is my territory.
A move I discovered working with Hawks.
A new move.
New move? Shows your new move.
He was working with Hawks. Yeah.
Yeah, he was his, whatchamacallit?
Yeah. Let's see.
The two birds. Just flapping their wings. Pecking some stuff.
Let's see what he can do.
Come on, what did Hawks teach you? Oh, wait, are we gonna see what Hawks taught
He
you?
always ends up taking
Oh
care
yeah.
of things himself.
I could easily get 300 mil for... Huh?
Oh! Look, he's just chilling.
Oh, crap, Hawks.
You head back. Deal with all the paperwork.
Doesn't he kind of remind you of how he handles people like a Peter Parker type? Like kind of messes with
yeah.
people? Yeah.
But like more cool,
Yeah.
like, and less.
Nerdy.
Apparently, I was the first student Hawks ever made an offer to. After
Interesting.
the sports festival.
Cause the bird thing.
Why'd you ask me to intern with you in the first place?
We're birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Is that a joke?
I'm 20%
so serious.
Half of the reason was because I wanted to talk to someone from Class 1A. I'm interested in those thugs from the League of
Oh,
Villains
he
who
was
attacked-
trying to get information. I see how they're. I like how they're tying this together.
As I told him about the details of our encounter, my frustration started to simmer.
Is Dark Shadow gonna come out?
I'm not a messenger pigeon.
Messenger pigeon.
Don't
Yeah.
look down on me, number 3.
Wow!
Now the number 2 hero.
That Tsukiyomi's going all out.
Aww.
Let's take this to the sky.
Hawks!
Oh! What?
This is your first time flying? I asked you back 20% for your quirk, birds of a feather and all that. And 50% was for info on the league. But that last 30, well, to be frank, it's because I thought you were wasting your true potential.
Oh.
Look around. It's amazing. Nothing beats a
Aw.
So
bird's
did he
eye
teach
view.
him how to fly, maybe?
We always thought he was like one of the strongest one.
Uh-huh.
Like probably after Todoroki, I'd put him like 4th.
I'm not interested in training the next generation or anything, but I couldn't pass this up. Those of us who can fly should fly.
Aww.
There's no need to be stuck on the ground with everyone else.
Show us.
I'll use your challenge to reveal something.
Can Dark Shadow turn into wings, maybe?
Class A is completely in the dark.
Oh my gosh.
You and I share a destiny.
Quit being so obsessed with the dark.
You probably think the one I'm after is my supposed rival, Fumikage Tokoyami.
Dark
That's not
Shadow.
true. I'm the scheming hero, Vanta Dark. And misdirection is the key to
What are you going for? No! Oh! Scream! Shoot him with your laser!
And poor Dark Shadow's tethered to his host on the ground, which means they can't possibly catch up to me.
Did you think I was slow?
Do you?
Oh my god!
Dark Fallen Angel!
Dark Fallen Angel?
Dark Shadow is always floating, so he can hold on to Tokoyami and carry him through the air. And by covering himself with a cape, Tokoyami can block the light that weakens his quirk in order to achieve a continuously high output. Such a brilliant move, you guys!
Wow!
But he figured it out, and look how perfect it's working.
Oh, Deku!
I love how Deku just geeks out about things like that.
Hawks, I thank you.
Aww. So now he can go and fly in the day.
He was like, he got his...
Plan A was a failure.
Aoyama, your naval buffet! Tokoyami, cover the area!
Dark Shadow.
I shall give light to these shadows. Naval buffet!
Oh my gosh, she's like dropping bombs. Naval bombs.
It's his first Where'd you go?
We won't let you escape!
Launching a surprise attack alone. Bold move, and certainly unexpected.
I'm worried about the rest of them, though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Stand down!
You don't know when your feet!
Oh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Oh,
the mushroom
who?
girl. Yeah. It was a trap.
Kendo is better than you.
It's just like our brilliant class rep Set's room. If we see too much light, then plan A fails. So we start plan B.
What are you gonna do? Put mushroom?
Are they like paralyzed,
poisonous
maybe?
or something? This is a really great episode. I'm glad that we got to focus a little bit on Tokoyami.
Yeah.
He's been one of our favorite characters for so long, and I feel like he just has not reached his potential, or he's not utilizing his potential, or he's not showing his potential. I just really love him, and I'm glad he's finally getting some recognition for how strong he is.
Yeah, I think we started loving him ever since he dropped that line "Revelry in the Dark." Ever since then, I was like, oh my gosh, he's so funny. But
Yeah, I love him.
he's got like a dry humor. Like
Yeah.
he'll throw in a line there. It's just like, what? It's completely out of the blue. But no, we've said from a very early stage that we thought that he was probably, if I had to rank him in no particular order, but it'd be like, Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, and then I would put like Tokoyami right after that in terms of like just sheer strength.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like maybe he can compete a little bit with Todoroki in some senses. But I'm glad we got a little bit more backstory, because I feel like a character, what if we had like some alone time with him?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we've had it in a while.
I thought it was cool that him and Hawks, we got to see the backstory there. Two birds, just floating around. He did help him kind of realize this new move that he can fly. He can fly with the cape over him to protect him. And that's going to be really useful going forward. I feel like that's going to give him a lot more mobility, but also just a lot more speed and power just in general,
Yeah, I'm still laughing at like I'm not a messenger pigeon. I do like that too. It's cool how they kind of tied it back, because we know that Hawks was obviously infiltrating the league, so it would make sense that he would approach somebody who had some experience with them. I know this happens all the time too, but I love how Deku just like geeks out about things like that. Any one of his classmates that like improves, like he's just like so happy and thinks like it's just like the coolest thing.
You can tell he's like a true fan of just superheroes, but like he just loves it. Kind of like Hinata and Haiku loves volleyball. Deku's like that for just heroes and like hero work in general. And I just like think that's so awesome. He's just like so passionate about like all aspects of this. And he just like gets so excited, and I like the fact that he still gets excited.
Like the glow
now,
on his face, yeah.
It's so cute, and I love that. All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon, where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. If you want to watch our full-length reactions to My Hero Academia, we upload them over there. So if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.